Hello and welcome to another video by DecaDev. Today we're going to look at installing an application called PyCharm. It's a Python integrated development environment made by JetBrains. So the first thing I'm going to do is search for JetBrains, PyCharm CE, CE meaning Community Edition, so the free version. There is a paid version, but for our purposes, I'm going to be showing things that I'm hopefully given a simple entry level to, and we want to make it as simple as possible as the entry. So we don't want like have you having to pay extra just for your tooling at this point while you're learning. So download PyCharm with Python IDE. So we can go straight to this one or this one, but I'd say we'll go with the download one. So I'm going to click on the top one here. Notice how we got the professional. It tries to push the professional on you straight away if you like a free trial. The only problem is when it runs out of free trial, then it's a bit crippled anyway. So you're better off at the moment. Just get used to the community edition for now. Once you're actually doing this as a job or you've got some income based on doing development, then maybe think about the professional version in the sense of that'll be the thing what you'd want to do, like licensed work and things like that. But for our purposes, when we're learning and so on, it's probably easier to just get the community edition because it's free. You can do open source projects for it and you can do simple basic things. So let's click on download. This will start the download. On my system, it's quite slow. Like I say, it's got like 9 or 10 minutes, but leave it 5 to 10 minutes on your system, depending upon your internet. And then it should be downloaded. Okay, that's downloaded, so we can move forward. As per usual, we'll open the folder and we'll double click on the PyCharm Community Edition. Oh, here we are, double click. And then it brings up the, do you want to allow it to do stuff? Well, we do because we're installing things, so yes. And then we have our welcome screen. So we click next. This is just a destination folder where it's going to be put in it. And click next. Now, create a desktop shortcut. Why not? Why not? Add open folder as project. That's another thing that'd be nice. And create associations with Python files. I'd also like to update the path variable. Remember, it says restart needed. So this will mean that the computer has to restart to actually have this added. But that's fine. Click add bin folder. Next, install. This may take a little bit of a while, depending upon the speed of your system. Okay, now we've finished. We've got reboot now, or I want to manually reboot later. I would say reboot now is a good idea because then it will do all of its things. Before I go and click that, though, I'm going to close this and close off the web browser. Notice it's still installed already, but you know the things where it had the whole binary directory and stuff, it's not going to be there until we reboot. So I'm going to say reboot now, and this is going to kind of disconnect and stuff. So I'm going to just click on finish, and then we're back as soon as it's rebooted. Welcome back. We now have a restart done. So we now should have PyCharm in our path. Now we can test this by opening up a terminal. Now again, I tend to like working in Git Bash, so I'm going to move that to Git Bash. I'll type in PyCharm. And we've got access to PyCharm 64 here. So I'll press PyCharm 64 and press enter. In theory, it should run, and it does. So we've got access to the thing in the actual, what's it? So there's still a few more things that we need to actually set up. So JetBrains Community Edition, we need to confirm and agree to user agreement. Feel free to read the actual license if you like, and continue. I am not going to be sending anonymous statistics just because of speed of my internet. It's going to be sort of slowing it down when it's sending things like that. So I'm going to say don't send. You can import settings from Visual Studio Code if you like. I'm going to skip that import myself. So now we've got the ability to customize, we've got plugins, we've got things to learn about the idea and the feature sets. We've got projects that you could build out. So just for completeness, I'm going to make a new project, leave it as pure Python, project VM. Notice how it takes the Python 3.1.2 detecting on system, creates a virtual environment based upon it locally to this actual project. So then we can install different packages inside Python to extend its actual usability, and it will be local to this exact project. I just wanted you to kind of go through that. So personally, I'd like to create Git repository for this. And for now, I'll create a welcome script, which is like a hello world, if you like. So quick create, wait for a little while for it to do its thing. It's now creating the virtual environment, setting things up. And here you see an actual sort of bit of Python. We're not going to get too deep into the actual code or anything like that. It's creating the Git repository under the hood and doing a lot of things in the background. Notice how it says Python 3.12, Python project. This is the actual virtual environment that it's going to be using. Notice how it's in .venv, so it can kind of do things under the hood. Anyway, so this is a good sanity check. I'm going to let that install its bits and pieces, and you'll have variants of how long this takes depending on the speed of your system and so on. Okay, so it's all set up on my end. Let's look. I'll just say always add then. So here we have a little play button. So we can click this play button and run main to run the application. And notice it says hi PyCharm, which is exactly what it's got there. Look, hi name PyCharm. So that's, again, we're not going to get into the actual code itself, but this is just a sanity check. If it's saying hi PyCharm on your system, then it's all working. This concludes us installing PyCharm Community Edition on Windows 11. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.